My name is Jamal Hattar. I used to own 2 businesses. Now I'm self-unemployed. You know, I went to Shell Lumber to apply for a job. And the guy tells me, looking at my girly hands, he says, "What kind of experience do you have with lumber?" I said, "For 5 years, I was a logger at the Sahara forest." He said, "Isn't it the Sahara Desert?" I said, "It is now." So I didn't get the job, you know. I tried to be a tailor. I wasn't suited. I tried to be a barber. I couldn't cut it. The idea of being a lawyer didn't appeal to me. I wanted to be an electrician. I was shocked to find out that you had to go to school for 2 years. I'm like, what? What? I must have said 30 watts. You know? I worked at Midas. It was exhausting. I worked at Michelin. It was tiring. I worked at a ranch. I was fired for horsing around. I worked at a chicken farm. I was fired for being too cocky. And then one of my friends said, "Jamal, you know a lot about history. Why don't you be a historian?" I said, "There is no future in that." So somebody told me, "Why don't you be a gynecologist?" I can't mix work with pleasure. A cardiologist, I broke too many hearts. Psychiatrist, I said, people would have to be crazy to pay me. Proctologist, you know, pain in the ass. Then somebody said to me, "You know, why don't you be a comedian?" So I went to an open mic one night in South Miami, in the Gables, and one of the comics was so bad. And I look at my friends, I was drinking, I said, "You know, man, if I ate alphabet soup, I would shit better jokes than that." The host heard me, he said, "Man, it's not that easy." He said, "Man, this guy is awful." He said, "Would you like to try?" I said, "Sure." So he brought me a bowl of alphabet soup.
So it's almost like sex is my foreplay for sleep. Like in the middle of sex, I'm just like, oh, this is gonna feel so good in a little bit. Oh, I am not getting up till like 11. Oh. And it'll mess me up too. Like I met this girl one night, and we went out, and we went back to her place, and I sat down in her bed, and like she started putting on like this sexy music and doing like this stripper dance for me. And I was like, oh my god, is this like a Tempur-Pedic or something? Because this feels like this is gonna be a good night. Like I
have a high voice for a man, don't I? Holy shit! I'm going through puberty and midlife crisis all on the same night. How come it's... Most guys want money and fame. I just want laryngitis for one weekend. I'll go to Vegas then. Every time I go to Burger King drive-thru, the guy always says, "Come around, ma'am." "Hi, I'm the guy you thought was a woman. Can I have some more ketchup, please?" And the apology is always worse than the initial insult. "Oh, I thought you were a woman. We all did. I asked." Oh, I feel a lot better now. Thanks for your sympathy. And what's really strange is my ex-girlfriend had a real deep voice, so it would confuse the neighbors when we argue. "Why'd you leave the toilet seat off?" "I didn't mean to do it, I swear." "You're sleeping on the couch tonight?" "No, I'm a man. This is my castle. Whatever I says goes."
We got a really great comic coming up to the stage now. He was here actually 2 Saturdays ago and rocked the house. This is a local favorite. Put your hands together for Daniel Reskin!
I am young, but I am feeling the effects of age. Finally, yes, I am grown up. Officially, I did not feel that way, but I am a grown up now. And there's some things about my body I just have got to accept now. Like this sweet Adam's apple I've been really enjoying, like jutting out of my neck like a cliff face, like a rock. It's like an alien trying to smash through a metal door in a horror science fiction film. Like, and you see its face like smashed in the metal. It's great. I'm really loving it. It's fun. I went on a date the other night, set the mood, put my arm around a girl, and then swallow and poke her eye out. It's a fun icebreaker. Oh, it fell out. I didn't realize there was a dangly ball. Really, you just, you know. But I take care of my Adam's apple, though, because I do shave the one extra long hair that grows out of it. I know how to take care of it. That's what you do. I learned that from the buzzard in the Looney Tunes cartoons. So, that one? Anyone? I'm going to play him in a remake of the movie. They're doing a live action, so fingers crossed. What else? My hair going gray. Since for years I've been going gray. I did not like it at first. I don't know what my hair is trying to send me, a message about mortality. But all the ladies, they've actually changed my mind on it. They say it's very extinguishing, so.
I used to like dating black women growing up. I had jungle fever. Thank you. Sister in the back, the bartender, that's see. I'm not stupid. I'm going to get free drinks one way or the other. It was great for me. I just don't know what's for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Because the sisters will tell you, once you go white, you go white the fuck back, goddammit. I can't believe there's still racism. A friend of mine calls me. He says, I can't believe the names that black people name their kids. I'm like, yeah, really? He goes, yeah. Like LaQuisha, Taniqua, Shanae. I'm like, well, it's funny you should say that, Dick. I mean, I don't know about you. I think I'd rather be called Taniqua than Dick all my life. What do you think? Any dicks here tonight? There's usually a dick somewhere in the bar. I don't understand that name, right? How do you go from the name Richard to the name Dick? Some names make sense, you know, like Anthony, Tony, Robert, Bob, Richard, Dick. I don't even think the same letters are in the damn thing.
That's right, y'all been having fun so far? Comedy Nights here live at the road every Saturday, starting at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 7:30, of course. Put your hands together for Cosmo, our sound man, who's been doing a great job all night long with the comics here. And of course, our lovely, beautiful bartender in the back, who's been helping you out with the drinks. We're going to bring up a guest appearance. He's been traveling all over the United States, just popped up into town. Put your hands together, everybody, for Forrest Shaw!
Thank you. Special guest. Are there more comics? Alright, sorry, it's going to end this way. It's not going to be good. So, alright, well, no, I'm not going to pick on anyone. I was just telling another comic. I've been in a bad mood for like 3 weeks. So, nah, it's okay. I'm doing comedy now. It's fun. It's great. So, I turned, maybe that's what it is. I turned 40 about a month ago. Maybe, I didn't think I was angry, but maybe I'm angry about it. I don't know. There's people that are older than 40 here, right? Yeah. Almost everybody? Yeah. How old are you, sir? 47. So how are your 40s doing? Are those good or great? You're just saying that because you're 40. What else the fuck are you going to say? It's terrible? What? Do you have a good job or something? You're unemployed? Wow, what kind of, you're reading like a self-help book? What are these great years for? You have no job and you're at like the end of a comedy show with 7 people. Get me up, alright. Good attitude. What about you? You're over 40? Ah, you just have no hair. I'm sorry, I thought. What do you mean, ooh, he has no fucking hair? What, am I not supposed to point that out? Be like, hey, nice hair that you got there. Then I'd be lying, and then you'd think I was... Alright, so anyone else over 40? Oh, how old are you? Way over 40. Way over, oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to talk about it. And what, your 40's good? Yes. Everybody says that. It's been like a month. It's been terrible for me so far. First of all right, it's been a bad mood. Let me just tell you, I've been noticing this. The older that I get, The older that I get, the less that I care if people see my dick. I don't know if that's a normal progression for like guys or not. Like I'm not gonna whip it out now. Don't worry, it's not gonna be any sort of crazy ending to the show. But if it fell out by accident, just tuck it back in and be like, sorry about that, excuse me. And I wouldn't even be embarrassed at all. And I used to really be very modest about, right? When you're younger, I grew up down here. I went to high school down here, and when I was in high school, I'd go to gym class. I would sweat. I wouldn't even take a shower. I'd just go to class sweaty as shit. I didn't care. Because I didn't want anyone to see my dick. And I was 17, that's when people should have seen my dick. That's when it was at its top fighting weight, you know? It was like aligned correctly. It was all the same color at that point, so I don't know what happened to it. Now it's splotchy now. I don't know what I've never taken it out to suntan, but something dermatologist needs to look at it or something. The hair is not growing back in properly. I don't know if that's the norm. Is that happening for you too? It looks like somebody didn't water a lawn properly or something like that. Like nobody told me that I could get Rogaine for your crotch. I don't even know if that's a product that exists. But that's why when you go to a gym, if you're a guy, it's just everyone that's naked is like 80. They don't give a shit anymore. They're just like, my body looks like it's been through a war, and you're just like, I don't give a fuck. You know, that's yeah. You get old, and then your dick falls off, and that's 3 days before you die, your dick falls off. Did you know that? It's true. If you're drunk tonight, you're going to think that's true. You're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't know, I heard it somewhere. But when your dick falls off, you got 3 days to do whatever you got to do. That's how the body tells you. You got to say goodbye to your family. I don't know what it is for women. I'm a guy. I've just been talking to guys. I don't know if like your left nipple falls off or something like that, but something's going to happen. I'm just going to tell you, the end is near, so. So,
These have hair.
These have hair? Yeah, that's it. Well, you know what it is? To be honest with you, this is what happened, just to be perfectly honest with you, is like I trimmed it. Do you ever trim your hair, little 47? Like, I tried to like maintain it, and then it's just not, oh, up here. I don't know, I was getting back into my pubic hair again. Not like this guy, right? What happened? So are you bald and you just shaved it? And then there's like, is all your hair falling out? Like that's because we're talking about, is it like your hair, it's weird how that works, right? How long, what age did your hair start falling out? 27. 27? Oh, fuck. It's terrible, I'm sorry. Why are you laughing? Just because you got your hair still, man? You should grow it out. Fucking taunt him with it. Aren't you friends with him? Shave close. Alright, so I went into this place called Crystal River on Wednesday. You guys know what that is?
Oh my god.
You know it? The manatees? Okay. Alright, it's a place where you can swim with manatees. It's... do we all agree that people in general fucking suck? Do we agree on that? Like, just... I know that we all want to think we're good in this room. There's an asshole in here somewhere, I'm sure. Like, you don't have to say you're an asshole. I'm probably the asshole right here. I don't know. Definitely the asshole. But, there's just... I don't know why they just let people, just anybody, can go swimming with manatees in this sanctuary where they fucking sleep and they hang out, and they just let dumb people come and poke them while they're sleeping and shit. Yeah, well, they're not supposed to, but they're just, it's like German guy tourists, I don't know what they're saying, poking a fucking sleeping manatee. It was just like, that guy,